today we're going to do a little journaling in what I call a junk journal. It's just basically a pretty basic journal that I use to practice techniques, try new art supplies. So today I want to show you what I did with the Daniel Smith Mars Black watercolor ground. I painted this 24 hours ago to let it cure, and then I used luminescent watercolors over the journal. So I just want to show you how I did it, and let's get started. So I'm going to mask the black watercolor ground that I put on my journal page with some washi tape. And I found the washi tape didn't really stick that well, but and I had to make a little extra piece to put on it. But it's going to be a fun journal page just to try anyway. And I have Daniel Smith duochrome and interference colors to start with. And I noticed since the black background or the black ground kind of is a little bit of a rough surface, it's not really just really rough, and it makes the paint feel dry. So I had to kind of adjust the way I paint a little bit by making sure there was plenty of water in my brush or plenty of pigment in the brush. But it worked out fine for just making this little sketch. And I think these colors are gorgeous. So there's like a autumn fantasy and Cabo blue. There's some different colors. Arctic fire. Just some beautiful names, first of all. And the paints are, wow, they're just really pretty on the black. On the white, they're not as visible, but some of them you can see, which is nice, especially at an angle. But on the black, they really pop. And I think that I would probably like to try these on some black watercolor paper, such as, I think Legion has a beautiful new 100% rag black watercolor paper, and I think these are going to just shine on that. But it's fun to try this. And what I like about using grounds, watercolor grounds, is you can put them in a journal page. You can cover a complete page that you really don't like and just cover it with the black and start over. And it's kind of fun. Now I noticed that the paints aren't really that opaque on the black. I mean, leave a nice shine, but I thought it'd be fun to bring out some really bright whites by using primary white gouache, and that's Daniel Smith as well. There are the different brands that have it, but I thought I'd try the primary white. It definitely is opaque. It totally covers everything. It blends kind of nice with the duochrome and the iridescent colors and the interference colors. It leaves a little bit of a luminous shine. I really like them. I think they're really, really fun. I thought I would just keep sketching and kind of bringing out these highlights and seeing where it goes with the white. And of course, once I cover everything, then I won't be able to get back my black. I think I like to make a lot of patterns and just kind of play, especially when I'm art journaling, because for me, art journaling is a very experimental, playful time. I don't have any deadlines. I don't have any expectations. I just want to play. I just want to see where it goes. I don't really have any judge except for myself, of course. But and of course I can be my own worst critic. But I love working in an art journal and then looking back over maybe a week or two later and going, oh, I really like that, and it gives me some good ideas for future paintings and other compositions and designs and ideas. So journaling for me is very healing and very relaxing. And I'm loving this black watercolor ground just as a way to just build layers. And I've noticed that these interference colors and duochrome colors kind of allow me to do layering. Sort of unusual in the watercolor world to be able to layer like this, and it's almost like builds up color, and the more I build up, the brighter the colors get. And of course, what I noticed is I thought I kind of needed to bring some blacks back, so I'm using this Josie's neutral gray, and I love this color because it actually dries really matte, and it's not a total black. It's kind of it's a very, very dark gray, and it blends really well with this Mars Black watercolor ground. So I'm able to make more details and more lines, and I'm just having fun. And I'll just keep on painting for a little bit. noticed that my tape didn't really stick very well, and so that meant I had a lot of bleed underneath the page, which I really didn't like. But I thought, well, I'm just going to try something. So I took some interference gold and I made a sort of a loose frame border around it. And I think that kind of tied it up a little bit nicer, made a little bit, I don't know, I was a little happier with the outcome. And once this painting dried, I really, really love the way these colors look. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this.